No way. Oh, this is no freaking way. Oh, man. Okay, let's go. What's going on, Archivists? It's your boy Varney, and that's right, we've got a spoiler video for Grand Archive's newest set, Phantom Monarchs, coming out on December 5th. So let's not waste any time, jump straight into it with not you. With Drown in Sorrow, our first reveal here, a 2-cost water action. It is a Cleric Spectre spell. You recover one and put a haunt counter on your Phantasmagoria. If you don't know what the Phantasmagoria is, it is a mastery for the new Alice champion. It is specifically Dark Alice. It nullifies the abilities of anything that is not a Spectre in your grave. And then whenever a Spectre ally you control dies, you get to put a haunt counter on it. And at the end of your turn, you can put all the cards in your grave back to your deck, the bottom, and then you will mill cards based on how many haunt counters you have on your Phantasmagoria. This card basically accelerates your haunt counters while also giving you a recovery. More importantly, perhaps because of how this deck plays, it is a graveyard-based strat. It's got an Alice bonus for Ephemerate, which means that you can pay 2 to activate the card from your grave. Now, you might be wondering, we've only seen Ephemerate on unit cards. Well, how this would work with spells is basically you would ephemerate it. It goes on the stack as ephemeral. So once that card resolves, whether it resolves successfully or it's not resolved successfully, it will go straight to banishment. It's a way to ensure that you will only get to use that ability once and you're not using it and abusing it. So effectively, Drown in Sorrow is recover 2 and put 2 haunt counters for a total cost of 4. It's also really good because if you're playing a water strat, you're probably playing mill, which means if you get this in your grave, it's not a dead card because you can just ephemerate it and then boom, you still get the effect anyways, which is really nice. The next card that we have is Misty Whispertail, which is a 3-cost water ally. It is a Cleric Spectre animal mouse. It has the ability that you sacrifice it. If it was not ephemeral, you will draw a card into your memory. Otherwise, you will recover 3, and it is a 1/3 ally. So inherently, it's just a little bit tougher to deal with that 3 life. 1 damage going to be pinging you every turn. When your opponent attempts to swing into it, you're just like, all right, cool, I'll just sacrifice it, and then you can, assuming it's not ephemeral, just get to draw a card into your memory. And then you can bring this out later with something like Incinerated Templar if you are playing fire or you somehow enable the fire element, and then it will become ephemeral. Keep in mind that with Incinerated Templar's effect, it will be sacrificed forcibly at the end of your end phase. So instead, you can just take your ping damage with this and then sacrifice it yourself, and then you get to recover 3 because we like recovery, right? I'm interested to see if there are going to be other things that give the ephemeral status to cards. As of right now, I'm pretty sure Incinerated Templar is the only card that can forcibly bring something on and make it ephemeral. All the other cards make themselves ephemeral. So this kind of says to me, outside of playing with Incinerated Templar, there might be something to make something ephemeral. Who knows? I guess we'll find out. So I'm super excited for that. That looks really cool. And then our big spoiler is Triacle Drowned Mouse. This is a 3-cost water unique ally, another Cleric Spectre animal mouse. That's right, we've got 4 typings on this. As long as it's ephemeral, it has stealth. This is a 1/4 ally. So 1/4, like 1/3 is like a little bit tough to deal with. 1/4 is like, oh man, how am I gonna deal with this, you know? Especially if it has stealth. You effectively have like a Cheshire Cat. The only difference is with Cheshire Cat, it has Spell Shroud. This doesn't have Spell Shroud, but it does have 4 whole life, so you're gonna have to try to like really put some effort into dealing with this if you don't have something that just pings for 4 damage. Because Alice bonus, at the beginning of your recollection phase, you recover X, where X is the amount of Spectre allies you control. And it also has the Alice bonus for Ephemerate. You do have to pay 2 and discard a card, which can be good to get whatever Spectre ally you want in the grave, but also just being on the board as a 1/4 is going to ping for every turn. It has stealth. Your opponent can't swing into it. They're going to have to remove it with a spell or some sort of skill. And then it's just going to recover you every turn for a minimum of 1 because it looks at itself. This is a really cool card. I can't wait to see how all the Spectre stuff ties together for Alice. One thing I really hoped for in PTM was some sort of Spectre-centric champion, and I'm super excited that we actually did get a Spectre-centric champion because I think the Spectres are a really awesome subtype, and I'm very interested to see how they all come together and work. Now, our last reveal, not a new card, but we did get to take a look at a CSR, which is of, you probably already guessed it, it's the Treacle Drowned Mouse. Look at this card, it's just so cute. I can't get over how great the art is in Grand Archive. I can definitely say that I might be searching for one of these because, you know, it's my first spoiler card. I feel like I gotta have the CSR of my first set of spoiler cards, you know, but also it works out because, well, it's Spectres, and I love Spectres. I was trying to make Arisana Spectres work. I didn't get to do it before Ryle got hit. I was trying to make Lorraine Spectres work. I did a little bit. So Spectre strats, Alice, Treacle, CSR. Listen, we have a problem. I know I have a problem. And it just doesn't get any better. I can already see the money flying out of my wallet come PTM. This is super awesome, and I cannot wait to get my hands on any of these Spectre cards. You can perhaps expect some sort of Spectre-based content depending on what we get, so keep your eyes out. If you guys like this video, please do drop a like, drop a comment, letting me know what you thought about these spoilers. More importantly, subscribe to not only myself so that you know when future videos come out, but also our other Grand Archive content creators, because it is spoiler season and there is more to come. I will have them all linked in the description down below. Thank you guys once again for watching this video, and until I talk to you guys next time, peace out.